and gentlemen,
Hi.
welcome to Pro Wrestling Report and PWR Express for Thursday, August 6, 2009. Somehow or another, this fool walked down the office halls and hopped into the studio, so what the hell, why not? Today, we're going to focus on question and answer your emails and your comments here at the Pro Wrestling Report. And you can send those to pwrshow.com. The first one, Meathead, is from Jordan Hall. Says, since SummerSlam will be in California, IA, would you think it would be a good idea to have Arnold Schwarzenegger as the guest host?
Yeah, I need to go ahead and pump up the crowd. The California economy is really bad.
Michael sent this in. Loved your 10 Best Factions show. I think it's the best one so far, and I agree with you about the third version of the Four Horsemen being the best because they all held titles at the same time like Evolution did almost a decade later. 10 Best Factions available on PWRshow.com.
Part of the 10 Best series. Can't wait for our 11th show, which will be the 10 Best shows.
But there's only 10.
It's a gimmick. Just go.
Sam Saberi sent this in all of your opinions. Would HBK versus Undertaker make your list of the top 10 matches of all time?
Which one?
In WWE.
Are we talking about the WrestleMania? WrestleMania 25, HBK versus Undertaker? I don't know.
It's a great match.
It was a good match.
It was a phenomenal match.
It was blasphemous.
The match?
The entrance.
It was well done.
My power went out right as HBK was dropping down. I said, I'm sorry.
God gotcha. I think so. In WWE, and that was a good way to put it. In WWE, it certainly does rank up there. Maybe that'll be our next 10 best. Who knows?
Possibly.
From Ryan. Hi, is DX back on Raw next week? Triple H said a lot, but said nothing all at the same time. Obviously,
Can we talk about this for a moment?
Yeah, sure.
A corded phone.
A what?
A corded phone. In his locker room, he didn't have a cell phone. He was on a corded phone. Not only
Those
could
still
we
exist, you know.
Not only could we not hear the conversation when he tried to get it to go back, then we hear the gugum. Who thought that segment up? Honestly.
Adam Turek sent this in. As a British wrestling fan, I'm always interested when a fellow Brit travels to the U.S. to wrestle. However, they never seem to get over with the American audience. What do you honestly think of William Regal and the British invasions
I'll tell you what Damien thinks.
In America? And do you think we'll ever see a British world champion?
Damien Nelson has told me in confidence.
Save it for tomorrow. We don't have time. And you're lying.
He's told me in confidence.
You're lying. You want to go Geraldo, Bill O'Reilly here? We can do that.
Prime time.
Donahue, Bill O'Reilly? We can do that.
Prime time. We'll do it live!
And that's going to be tomorrow at PWRshow.com right here on this tube. British World Champion, will it ever be? William Regal, one of the most superstars, the most heat in WWE. British Invasion, going over well in WWE. British Bulldog was very strong.
The Bulldog was in a six-pack challenge for the strap. That's as close as we got. When he came back in around the late 2000s.
No, let's go before that. 1992 Wembley Stadium, 80,000, second largest crowd.
That was for the IC
history.
belt.
Right. And that maybe answers this question. Why wasn't it for the World Strap? Now, I know Brett didn't have it. They put on a great match.
They did it because it was a
the main
hometown
event.
boy. Yeah, it was a hometown boy in the main event at Wembley.
But wouldn't that have been the opportunity if it were ever to happen?
That would have been.
Woulda, coulda. God, where are you? Maybe you should have stayed in your office.
Damien has got the answer tomorrow night on primetime of the next British.
You're not going to be at that taping. Because you, as it pertains to you...
We'll do it live!
This comes from Will V, who says, this was one of the first times in a long while that the tag team champions were featured in a main event on WWE television, referencing the Crime Time Jericho show contest
match.
Yeah. SmackDown or two ago.
Ah.
Or Raw, rather. I didn't understand what...
Here, I'll just do it.
Second sentence.
I didn't understand why the belts couldn't be on the line. How do you feel it came off?
Did you go past the 10th grade?
No. I honestly was in 10th grade twice and 11th grade twice.
Shaq gives Crime Time the rub. Jericho is a good team.
Is that what they're calling them?
That's what I'm calling them.
What do you think of the theme?
I don't like
The
it.
music.
It's
You don't
not
like
good.
the...
It's
Well,
you know what?
it's the big, big, big,
One of the-
big show.
One of the first times they did it was when Lex Luger teamed with
I don't know.
Bulldog. It was Bulldog.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Because my favorite one was Stand Back, It's a Hurricanes.
X-Pac and Kane was good
Yeah.
as well.
X-Pac and Kane.
Can we say X-Pac?
Um,
Recently
I
got
like-
another cease and desist from WWE.
we get a lot of those. I like the rated RKO theme.
Yeah.
I liked it.
You know what? I thought it was good. I like the push that Crime Time is getting, and WWE needs to renew that focus on their tag team division. This one from
3 teams a division does not make.
This one from Tracy in I would say that's Alabama. If Kurt Angle leaves TNA, I think the only person that can replace him is Ken Anderson.
Anderson.
Do you agree or disagree?
I like Ken Anderson, but he's not at Kurt Angle's level.
That one is certainly for another time.
Is that for the After Dark show?
That's about Bret Hart.
Oh.
You know, him and Newman have a lot in common.
Evil in a world.
And that is it, actually, for this week. Look at all these emails surrounding me every day. I just need some time to get away. This has been PWR Express for Thursday, August 6, 2009. We're going to be with you tomorrow. You are never, ever going to be on Express again.
We'll do it live!
PWR Prime Time tomorrow right here on this site. Make sure you tune in, and if you haven't done so already, check out that interview with Ken Anderson that we did this past Monday night on the Pro Wrestling Report on
It's
540
blowing up YouTube right now.
ESPN. Can we do one episode? Maybe I'll have you back on Express if you can just shut up once.
Then what's the point?
That's right. This
I know.
is for the man they call me Dad. This is Damian Nelson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow with PWR Prime Time.
We'll do it live!